Hello, Kathy McNamara here. I'm here to show you today how to make cement ladybugs and cement turtles. I went to Amazon and I got the small turtle mold, the medium turtle mold, and the large turtle mold for $24.49 for those three molds. I also ordered 2 ladybug molds. 2 of them is $66.40. They're very popular. With that said, if you go to Menards and get 1 bag of cement, $6.04, pour it into these 5 molds, you will have a profit of $165. And then if you make them on a Friday night, fill the molds up. I like to wait 2 days for them to get good, rock solid hard. And then Sunday afternoon, you can make another batch. That profit would be $330 if you're looking to make money with these at the craft sales and whatnot, or marketplace, or, there's different places to sell them. Or maybe you just want to make them for your family and friends. That's up to you. But I'm going to show you how to go through this whole procedure. And start to finish, we're going to make ladybugs and turtles. Thank you. Please subscribe or like if you like my videos. Thank you. Appreciate it. Make turtles and ladybugs. You're going to take your molds that you bought from Amazon, and they're so durable. They can be reusable over and over again. And you're going to take 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, put it in here and wipe it into every little spot that the cement is going to be poured into. This helps for them to pop right out after we put the cement in them. So, easy enough. I've already done these ahead of time. Just make sure that it's not dripping oil out. You just want to give it a little coat. To the cement, we're going to add 4 quarts of water to the cement, and then you're going to mix it up. You want it to have a consistency of oatmeal before you pour it into the molds. For this step, you're going to need a shell to pour it into the molds, and of course a wheelbarrow, or you can use a 5-gallon bucket to mix up smaller portions if you'd like. He's going to pour the cement in, and now he gives it a shake to make it even and for it to settle in the bottom. Shake it, baby, shake it. Just smoothing it out. If you have too much, you just take a little, snidge it out. Or if you need a little bit more cement, just put a little pinch in and smooth it out. Next step in our turtle process and ladybugs is Thompson water seal. You want to put just a dab in your cup. It goes a long ways. Maybe 1/4 of a cup will do all these. And put this over here. Use my little dauber loaded with the juice. Just paint it right on the back. I've done some of these already, but a second coat won't hurt. This is a good outside job. All this. Making your cement outside. Unless it's winter, then of course a heated garage comes in handy. But this you can do outside. It's rather smelly. I just coat all of these guys. Give them a second coat sometimes. Dries quickly. Okay. After these are all dry, then we can continue on to painting them. Throw your rubber gloves away. You're done with them. Hi there, Kathy here. Today we are painting our ladybugs. I did it ahead of time. It took about 15 minutes per ladybug. This is not a ladybug. This is just a colorful bug for your garden. You can make whatever color you like. I have empty paint cans underneath to jack them up for easier painting. And these $3 metal pans that I reuse that I got from the dollar store. The red paint, I love Nature Master's Touch, Master's Touch. I like one coat and it's red. It's good. You might have to do a little touch up, but I really like this. But once again, any acrylic paint you can use, whatever you got left over. You got paint left over from the bathroom wall, or it doesn't matter. You can paint these whatever color you want, use whatever type of paint you want. And our next phase will be to put the resin on, and then these are complete. Hi there, Kathy's back, and this is the final stage. As soon as we put the resin on our turtles or our ladybugs, and I leave them overnight to really harden up, and then you can put them outside. You can put them wherever you'd like to. I'd like to tell you that these pans that I buy at the dollar store, I reuse them. So when I'm doing resin, I will put foil inside of them, and I will, whatever canned goods, Bush's Baked Beans, or whatever good cans strong cans, I will put my bugs or my turtles on top of these cans underneath just to hold them up, because this resin is going to drip off the sides a little bit, and you'll keep it off the ground of where all the resin's going to go underneath here. So it's good to jack them up a little bit, get them out of the resin, and don't wear a good shirt in case you touch yourself with this resin on your fingers. It will turn into, it will wreck your clothes. So be careful, really careful when you're touching this resin and working with it. Okay, dollar store cups. See the black line inside there? That was my measuring guide to putting part A epoxy in, and then part B you have to put the epoxy in. And for each one, I drop them into the main cup. Here's the part A and part B epoxy I get from Amazon, and this is the cheaper price product, and it works very good. So I highly recommend this. Okay, so we have our resin in here. Part A and part B are in here. I'm giving it a good stir. And now, remember, oh, on my table here too, I put a hard, thick plastic so nothing will, so it doesn't touch and wreck my table, because it's like, once it hardens, you can't get it off. It's there for life. So with that said, always have your rubber gloves on. I recommend doing this outside because of the, or wear a respirator. And I'm just going to pour a little dab on here. And then I'm going to twirl it around, make sure it gets where I want it to. Put it all over everywhere. His head, his little feet, down the sides. Bring it down over to these feet. It doesn't take a great deal, but this is going to coat the whole ladybug here. Make sure you hit every area of the body. every area. Go to the next one. See, this is nice and quick. Nice and quick when we do this. And this, as you're putting it on, it just makes everything pop. And just rub it in. I just use my hand. You can use a paintbrush, a throwaway paintbrush, you know, from your hardware store or Menards. But, you know, it costs money, and these gloves, they protect my hands from having any resin on them. So that's the important key. Okay, final one. Resin. Just spread it everywhere. Spread it everywhere. Let's say you forgot a little area and it's like, oh, I didn't get no resin on that spot. Well, next time you do a resin pour on something, you can just touch it up at that point if you want to. But I think I got every area. And I go along the edges like I'm doing right now to make sure that, because this resin, it will drop into the pan. And I go along the bottom and make sure that it's not dripping and forming hard crusts. So I'm going to throw these gloves away and show you. Take these off very slowly. You don't want them splattering anywhere. I'm just going to throw these in my pan. They will be thrown away. And I have this little lighter, and it has a little bitsy flame that comes out. You want to go over your resin, and you'll see little bubbles pop as you do this. Just go across it very quickly, and you'll see the bubbles pop, and that'll just make it all the more shinier. And the third one. You'll see little bitsy little air bubbles, and this will get rid of them. That's it, you're done. You are done. Let these sit overnight, and tomorrow you can put them outside or put them wherever you'd like to. And until next time, I appreciate you if you hit the subscribe and the like button, and let me know what you think. Thank you.